Hi, in this video, let's take a look at user input. So, until now, we have been watching the videos or we have been seeing the videos where we enter the kind of information that it has to print in the code. And from now, in this video, we will see like we will ask the user to enter an input and then we will print out input, whatever they have entered. So, for this one, we have to use the cin operator. So, as of now, what we have been seeing, the cout operator, right? The cout operator. So this is an insertion operator, and now we are going to cout cin. This is going to be an extraction operator. Okay, that's it, and let's see what we can do. So as usual, so let's start with the write file hello.cpp hash include iostream, and let's say this is our function return 0. And now, so let's write a simple one. So what I wanted to do over here in this video, so let's let's ask the user to enter their name and age, and we'll print that. It's very easy. So we will take a data type string name, okay, and then int age. So we are not assigning any values over here. We just declared the variables along with the data types, and now we know that standard cout. Um, what's your name? Okay, and here the cout is like the printing one, right? And we are going to see in where we ask the user to enter the value, and here if you see the symbols, instead of like this one, it is like the reverse arrow. And whatever the name which we have declared here, I have I have whatever the user enters over here, it will be assigned to this variable name. So let's print this one, standard c output name. Okay, so let's quickly print this one, hello.cpp my executable. So if I run this one, you can see it is going to ask me what's your name. I'm saying like Rajiv Pujala, and it has printed the name as Rajiv. So there is a reason why it has printed the name as only just Rajiv instead of Rajiv Pujala, which I will cover in this video in the later part. Now, okay, so let's also print the age. Let's also ask the user like what's your age. What's your age? And let's say standard C in age. Perfect. So now let's say hello and name, and also like let's print some slash n standard cout you are years old. So this is done. So we have asked the user to enter the name. So that once the user enters the name, it will be stored in the name variable. Likewise, so we have asked the user to enter the age. What's the age? And once the user enters the age, it will be assigned to the variable age. So I have run this one, and once we execute, okay. So okay, sorry, there is a mistake over here. It's cout here. Okay, perfect. What's your name? Rajiv. And what's your age? 33. So this is working fine, no problems. But we already have identified one issue with this one, right? So now let's see how we can achieve this one. Okay, so here the name one. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to have something like standard get line, because I wanted the entire line to be considered. And instead of this one, I'm going to put comma here. So if you run this one, you can see it's going to ask what's your name, Rajiv Pujala. What's your age? 33. So hey, hello Raju Puchala, you are 33 years old. So what we have done here, I mean, instead of using the standard input function, so we use that one, but we whatever the entire line, we wanted to use the entire line, not just the first word. That's the reason we have used this the standard getLine function over here. And what also interestingly, what we will do, I will move this age on top of this one, and let's see how the function behavior works. So here I'm asking the age first and then the name. Okay, so let's see. So here this one as well. Okay, once I ran this one, okay, so it is going to ask the user what's your age. I'm saying 33, and that's it. So you can see that there is some glitch over here clearly. So when the moment when I asked the age, once we entered the age, and it has printed the second question, and then it started giving the output rather than executing the rather than letting the user to enter the name. So it is happening, it's because of the white space. So what we have to do for this one, so we have to reduce eliminate the any white spaces. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use here standard white spaces. Okay, now let's run this one again, and over here, so what's your age? 33. What's your name? Rajiv Pujala. Hey, you are 33 years old and your name is Rajiv Pujala. This is fine. So now let's see the whole code again, then clean and neat code. So write file hello.cpp include input output stream. So this is the same function, return 0. Okay. So let's do this one. Let's take a name variable, and then let's take an age. Okay, so let's ask the user like to enter the age. So standard C out. So this is going to print what's your age. Okay, standard. So the user will enter the age here. Sorry, let's start with the name. The user will enter the name, but name, it might be like Raju Pujala, Rajiv, like it can be like 3 or more words, right? So what I'm going to do, get line standard C in and input. I don't want white spaces, and the name here. So do remember that this is a standard format that how you have to use when you're asking a user to enter the input line. And also let's ask the user to enter the age. What's your age? And also see in age, right? Let's print this one, hello name. And also I want to print the other output in a different line. So new line, standard C out, you are age years old. Perfect. Let's quickly execute this one, hello.cpp executable, my executable. Hey, what's your name? My name is Raju Pujala. And what's your age? 33. There it go. Hello Raju Pujala, you are 33 years old. So to make this like more beautiful, what I would say, see out, let's say here add a new line, and also let's say see out, let's put like some stars here and slash n. So this makes us to okay perfect. Achi Pujala 33. Okay, here we have to enter the colon, sorry for that. What's your name? Raji Pujala 33. There it go. Okay, so I wanted to add a special line here. I guess this would be fine. Raji Pujala 33. There it go. So at least like there is some differentiation like between the user entered values and then output values. Thank you for watching this video.